lot of it is over there, but our land go all the way to the past Mediterranean Sea. That's just part of it.
Right, and that's
Israel, the land of Israel. See what I'm saying? It's not what you can see, what they show. And I've been there, and it's desolate. The Most High said he's going to make it desolate, but we broke his laws, that's command himself, make the land go land desolate. They got beautiful land, but nothing grows there, just like the Dead Sea. Just like the sea that nothing's in. The land is the same way. You got people that have been over, they see them, they like nomads in different areas over in Israel. Besides the main city that they all, trying to create and so forth.
Do you think modern day Jews?
Read it.
St. Luke chapter 17 and verse 20. And when he was demanded by the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observation.
The kingdom of the Most High don't come with observation. You ain't gonna be looking up here, looking over there, and trying to find it out. Read.
Neither shall they say, lo here, or lo there.
Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, read.
For behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you.
The kingdom of the Most High is with you as an Israelite, brother. Straight up. We the Israelites. The kingdom of the Most High is within us. Period.
I think you outlasted.
Huh?
You outlasted.
Oh yeah, I'm outlast everybody. Ain't nobody gonna stand here. That's what I say. I'm telling everybody, man.
I believe that.
And I'm not boasting at all. It's just the fact that I love what I do. I love the Most High. I love myself. And I love 12 tribes of Israel. And I love those that go come back to his laws, statutes, commandments, man. To hear the rules and regulations of the Most High. Because most people don't know what's right. Come on, you've been taught to follow your heart. Follow your own mind. Your heart is the mind, man. The way you think. And that's wrong. You gotta be following what he say, man. So you wasn't here when I told you the Most High said, I'm gonna melt you. You know about that? He said, I'm gonna melt you. Really?
Melt me.
The book is, you ain't following his laws, statutes, commandments, you ain't trying to come back to what's right, he gonna melt you.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna die.
No, not me. That's the Most High. I ain't no nobody. Unless I get that spiritual power now. I got that spiritual power, you better watch out. Everybody better watch out, boy. I'll be dangerous. If they ain't doing what's right, look, hey, he tell you, read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
What you think? That's your thoughts. It's deceitful above all things if you ain't trying to keep the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, read.
And desperately wicked.
And desperately wicked. What did he say? Who gonna know?
Who can know it?
Most High knows. He didn't even know your thoughts. That's why when Pastor say come back to judge and make war, he gonna tell people what they're thinking. Get that in 2 Ezra 13. See, people ain't ready, man. Get that in 2 Ezra 13. He coming to judge and make war against the elite of this world that's running everything. 2 Ezra 13, verse 37. This is what he gonna do. Read.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 37. And this my son.
Who?
And this my son.
That's the son of the Most High. Who
Say it again.
The people that call him Jesus Christ said, this my son in the Old Testament. Ezra was prophesying about him through the spirit of a Mashiach Yahushua. Because all the prophets had the spirit of a Mashiach Yahushua. You know what it says, read?
Shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations.
The elite. He gonna rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations. All their nuclear power. And everything that they have, they flying saucers that they have. Y'all better tune into the Most High, because they got flying saucers. Hitler had flying saucers. His scientists knew how to make flying saucers. And America got the scientists after World War II, and now they have that technology too. So just because you see a flying saucer up in the air, don't mean that's the righteous one. They making them too. Gonna be they got holograms that can go 50 miles. And shot, they already see Caesar Borgia up in the air. For those that believe in Caesar Borgia, the so-called white Christ, and they got Muhammad. They say they're gonna put it in the air for the Muslims. And Harry Christian's gonna have what, elephants or whatever they're gonna have over the sky. They have all this in the sky because it's just fun to them. It's having a good time, man. You know that's why y'all knocking your head.
Harry Krishna.
Harry Krishna? Okay. Harry Krishna was across the street the other week, man. Enjoying what the abominable people were doing, man. Siding with them, so they not righteous. Really.
Which for their wicked life are falling into the temple.
That's for their wicked life are falling into the fire. the tempest. This is what he gonna do.
And shall lay before them their evil thoughts.
Hear that? That's what I say. He knows what you think. He gonna lay before them their evil what?
Thoughts.
That's your heart. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. He gonna lay before them their evil thoughts. Come on.
And the torments wherewith they shall begin to be
And
tormented.
he's gonna tell them, I'm getting ready to torment you like this. He's gonna tell them the torment wherewith he's getting ready to torment them. The wicked of this earth. Read.
Which are like unto a flame.
Which is like unto what?
A flame.
A flame, man. That's fire. Come on.
And he shall destroy them without labor.
Destroy them without labor. That's why it's so important to hear when I'm coming out to tell you about the Most High's laws and commandments that you got to come back to. Read. Without labor. Read.
By the law.
By what?
By the law.
By the law of the Most High. You're going to destroy all these nations that's coming up against him.
That's right.
Without labor, by the law of the Most High. Come on.
Which is like unto me.
Which is like unto what?
Unto me.
Lockdown and labor.
Yeah, get the hard copy. They don't say that. But it is like him. If you're gonna go, if I got a precept that dealing with that. But let's look at what the hard copy say because it's very important because, you know, like I say, certain words been changed, man. Certain things been changed. What are the edition is that? Read, okay, that's what I'm talking about, the one you read on the phone. 2 Ezra 7 and 38. Because we don't say it like me. And I've been hearing with that before. I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about?
It's like a bell, like a top crying bell, and another.
2 Ezra 13 and 38. Read that. We don't say be. Read.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 38.
Understand this too. You're supposed to take away or add to this Bible. I don't know what Bible that was you was reading out of, but this is what it said. It said KJV, but somebody changed it up. Let's read it. Like you said that only once before. I'm like, what? Read this.
And shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented.
He's going to lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall be tormented. Read.
Which are like unto a flame.
Which is like unto a flame. That's fire. Read.
And he shall destroy them without labor.
He's going to destroy them without labor. But you ain't coming back as a man. You come back to this angelic spiritual power, hanging out with Michael, the archangel of war. Read.
By the law.
By the law. That's why you think it's important to follow the law of the Most High? When he wrote with his finger the work of the Most High, you're going to destroy them without labor by the law. Read.
Which is like unto fire.
Which is like unto what?
Unto fire.
That's right. Which is like unto fire. That's what I want to hear. That's right. Which is like unto fire. Like read it again.
Which is like unto fire.
Which is like unto fire. Come on, man. Y'all better fear the Most High. Y'all don't know him. But tomorrow, remember, it is the Most High. It's not Hurricane Hillary. Y'all see the rains coming down. You see the winds going 100. You feel it right now. Man, I'll be out here braining up every week. You feel that chill that's coming right now? You know it's coming by tomorrow. They say by tomorrow, you're going to feel the wrath of the Most High. You ain't felt like you're going to feel tomorrow since 1939. We ain't old enough to remember 1939, how it was here in Los Angeles. Man, this ain't gonna be no destruction like gonna be in this county of Los Angeles since 1939, man. He get ready to bring it, man. He said he's gonna destroy them without labor by the law of the Most High that y'all said we ain't gotta follow. The work of the Most High. Give me verse 9 through 11. This is destruction you're going to put upon those that's going to come against him. Listen.
2 Ezra chapter 13 and verse 9.
He giving what he's going to do. He telling you the explanation of what he said here.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that
Multitude is the army, the navy, the marines, the air forces of all nations prepared to fight a Mashiach Yahushai. Read.
that came, he neither lifted up his hand,
He never lifted up hand. Read.
nor held sword,
Nor any sword, any weapon of war. Read.
nor any instrument of war.
Nor any instrument of war. Read.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth,
He sent out of his mouth. What's coming out of his mouth? Read.
as it had been a blast of fire.
He's not coming back as a man. He said, I'm not going to meet you as a man, so we're going to come out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire. Read.
And out of his lips a flaming breath.
Out of his lips will be a flaming breath. Read.
And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Read.
And they were all mixed together.
They were all mixed together. This coming out of his mouth. However he's coming back into his angelic power, they were all mixed together. What was mixed together?
The blast of fire,
The blast of fire,
the flaming breath,
flaming breath, read,
and the great tempest.
and the great tempest. All this is fire, man, coming out of his mouth. Read. What are you going to do with it?
And fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight.
All the Navy, the Army, and the Air Force, and the Marines going to be prepared to fight him. He's going to fall with violence upon all the military ordinances. Read.
And burn them up.
And what?
And burn them up.
This is the future, man. This is prophecy. He's going to burn them up. Read.
Everyone.
I'm going to say some of them.
Everyone.
To everyone.
So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude.
The numerable ones can't be measured. The Army, the Navy, the Marines, all few. Look how many China got in their army. Over 2 billion. They got what? How many billion people they got? Over 2 billion people? They got all these millions of people in their army, man. Come on. Come on, read.
Nothing was to be perceived,
Nothing was going to be perceived, be burned up, but what?
but only dust and smell of smoke.
Only dust is supposed to go. They ain't teaching you this. This is Revelation 19. Read on.
When I saw this,
When Ezra see this in prophecy, read.
I was afraid.
He was afraid. I want to say, y'all better fear the Most High. Y'all better be afraid. Y'all better be scared of him. This is no joke, man. Look, Revelation 19 and 15. We went there earlier. Look what it's going to come out of his mouth. Tell you what's coming out of his mouth. You already heard about it. Let's read about it more.
The book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 15. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword.
Sword is used to kill, y'all. He coming to judge and make war. Say, out of his mouth cometh a sharp sword. Read.
That with it he could smite the nations.
And with it, he said, what?
Smite the nations.
He's going to kill the nations that are in rulership. Read.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
He's going to rule them with the law of the Most High. We say he's going to destroy them without labor by the law of the Most High. Come on. He's going to rule them with a rod of iron. That's the law. Go ahead. Cool. Gather the sheep, man.
Okay, we here every seventh day, all day.
1 o'clock.
The book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 15. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty Most High.
Yeah, so, out of his mouth will come a sharp sword, man, and he's going to smite the nation. I mean, kill the nation. Put them to death, man. That's why people don't know it, man. Read Matthew 10:34. Understand, this is Mashiach Cashapp. That's why I say those that have a true testimony of Mashiach Cashapp. This is what he said from his own mouth. Matthew 10:34.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth.
So don't even think that I've come to send peace on earth. What you just heard. Understand this, future prophecy.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
That's why out of his mouth comes a sharp sword.
Right.
With it, he's going to smite the nation. You don't even think I've come to send peace on earth. And all you wicked Israelites don't want him to rule over you. Get on Luke 19 and 14. We are to give it, whether you accept it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you hear or forbear. We're going to bring it to you. That's why you got the children of the Most High and the children of the devil. Straight up. You don't love your brother, they ain't love him. They ain't love him when he walked the earth from Mashiach Cashapp. They covered their ears, they covered their eyes when he was here and see him. Read.
The book of St. Luke, chapter 19 and verse 14. But his citizens hated him.
No, I thought they loved him. The citizens what?
His citizens hated him.
His citizens, his own people hated him. That's why I say a man's foes shall be day of his own household, his own family. His citizens hated him. Read.
And sent a message after him.
They sent a message to him, Mashiach Cashapp, saying what? All right. That's love. All right. They sent a message to him. His own people sent a message to him and said what?
Saying, we will not have this man to reign over us.
So hey, his own people said, we ain't gonna have him. We all call Jesus Christ, we call him a Mashiach Cashapp. Said we ain't gonna have him to reign over us, right? So what did he say about this? Do you know him like this? Nothing verse 27. See if you know him like this. See if your post-op preacher gonna bring him out like this. What did he say? Concerning his own people, what did he say?
Verse 27. But those my enemies, which should not that I should reign over them.
His own citizens that said we will not have this man to reign over us. Say, but those who?
Which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither.
Say, bring him in front of me. This the Jesus Christ that I know. This is the Mashiach that I know. His name ain't Jesus Christ anyway. I'm just saying that for your benefit. That's what you say he is. You know. But Mashiach Cashapp said, bring him in front of me. Bring him hither. And what?
And slay them before me.
Is that who you serve? That's the testimony of Mashiach Cashapp.
That's right.
He said, bring him in front of me. And do what?
And slay them before me.
He said, kill him right in front of me. Y'all ain't ready for that. It's going to happen. That's why he said, don't you think that I'll come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Right. He told the Romans, man, I can call down 12 legions of angels to take all of y'all out. It wasn't this time, though. He had to come for his purpose. His purpose, his judgment was to come and to serve the Most High and do what he say do and die for the sins of the 12 tribes of Israel. Point blank. That's it. Get Revelation 22 and 14. Since y'all say we ain't under the law, it's the last book of the Bible. You only got about 8 more verses before it's over. Done with. Ain't nothing else you can read. Revelation 22 and 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Blessed are they that do his commandments. Somebody ain't doing this. Doing something wrong, man. Here we go. That angry, right? That's an angry ride. That's what we had last week. Come on. Read.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Blessed are you that do his commandments. Come on.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
They may have right to the tree of life.
Right.
Right to the tree of life. I live forever and ever and ever. That's what he's saying. A rule 4, 1 and 2. You don't change no matter where you go. No matter how you want to slice it and dice it. still got to follow him. And that's keeping his commandments. Look what Baruch 1 and 4 and 1 says.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endured forever.
That's right. Commandments of the Most High and the law that endured forever. But I thought the preachers were saying we ain't under the law. They say the law endured how long?
Forever.
Forever. Read. It says,
all they that keep it shall come to life.
all that keep the commandments will come. That life is everlasting life. You got a chance to live forever and ever and ever. Read.
But such as leave it shall
Just leave the laws of the Most High.
shall die.
Shall die. You're going to die. You're going to put you to death. That death is being thrown in the lake of fire, y'all. That's what we're here to warn you, so you ain't got to go into the lake of fire. Some of you are on that multitude, he said there's a multitude, parents that was born in vain. We don't want you to be that part of that multitude that's born in vain. But you the one got to make that choice to choose life or death. That's it. He said, hey, you come to life, you do what he said do, his rules and regulations, commandments, or you're going to die. Read on.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
He said, turn, O Jacob, who's our forefather, whose name was changed to Israel, and the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. He's telling us to turn and take hold of the laws and the commandments of the Most High, contrary to what you've been taught. Read.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
To walk in the presence of the light thereof, come out of this gross darkness that everybody's in, been put in, gross ignorance, gross not knowing, stupidity, and simpleness that you are. If you ain't coming back to the Most High's law, you're going to be dealt with. That's what we're telling you. Read. You should want to know. Come on.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
You may be illuminated. You may be illuminated. Go back to Revelation 22 and 15. You say, blessed are they that keep his commandments, but you're going to have the opportunity to see everlasting life by eating of the tree of life. And then into the gates. You got gates in New Jerusalem. You got 3 tribes going on the north gate, 3 tribes of Israel going on the south gate. You got 3 tribes of Israel going on the west gate, and 3 tribes of Israel going into east gate, which makes up the 12 tribes of Israel. Why are you looking at it slice? So you don't have the 12 tribes of Israel that's going to keep the laws of the Most High, come back to his commandments. Fear the Most High. Read.
Revelation chapter 22 and verse 15. For without are dogs.
Without the kingdom of dogs. I looked up dog. It said dog in a New English Bible dictionary. It says dog is a word that was used by the Jews pertaining to the Gentiles because of their profaneness, unholiness, and it's probably a reference to homosexuality. That's what you see right now, man, over and over and over again, any kind of way. You see little children at the schools and so forth. While they complaining and actually fighting with the school board here in California. So they have to code the law and say, hey, your child comes to the school and say they transgender, they gotta let their parents know. Before they had to let the parents know nothing. Now they made a law that they gotta let the parents know, man. Come on, man, this is Sodom. This is spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt right here. As you walking up and down this wicked Hollywood, nasty, filthy, McNasty Hollywood. Y'all getting filthy, McNasty. All the dirt that's on the street, man. You gotta wipe yourself and clean yourself 5 times to get all this dirt off of you.
That's right.
Y'all think y'all coming to self-beauty. Y'all done came from all out of town, this Hollywood, y'all shocked yourself. All thing y'all got to look at is somebody's own names or some dang on pentagrams on the ground. The goat head. That's all y'all got to look at. Ain't nothing else to look at. Unless you can go some of these buildings, all the wicked stuff they doing up in these buildings. What you got to look at? Nothing. This ain't nothing. Y'all think y'all spend all that money to come to Hollywood, this filthy, nasty place, man. Oh, really.
For without are dogs and sorcerers.